Welcome into the Tournament of Champions here in Brigham City, Utah. We are at the John A. Gullo Medal Court for our women's pro singles gold medal match between Lucy Kovalova and Anna-Leigh Waters. Thanks everyone for joining us. Dane Stewart, Christine Barksdale, and Corinne Carr. Christine, Corinne, we've got a really interesting gold medal match coming up here in the women pro singles. Tell us a little bit about these two players, what we should expect in this match.
Well, Anna-Leigh has definitely got the angle shots down. I think it'll be tough for Lucy if she comes into the net. Anna-Leigh's definitely ready to hit the ball past her. And Lucy has a lot of power, and she's long. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here.
So you're not making any predictions? You're not going on to make any
predictions?
Honestly, is that what I'm hearing, Corinne?
That is what you're hearing. I really don't know what's going to happen here.
Did you have the opportunity to play either of these two ladies? You participated in this bracket earlier this morning.
I did not have the best day of singles. So.
That happens. But did you play either one of these ladies out here?
I did not.
Okay.
No. But I have played both of them.
So you might have some secret. What's the natural tendencies for Anna-Leigh? Let's start with Anna-Leigh. What does she generally like to do? Favorite shot?
You know, she hangs back at the baseline a little bit, and I think she wants her opponent to come in because she's got such good passing shots.
That's what you mentioned. She likes her angles, so you feel that she wants to use those shots in this game.
Yes, definitely. And her backhand used to be a weakness, but it has improved. So it's no longer a weak shot.
Well, you know, she's 12, and we're going to continue to watch her improve leaps and bounds every time we see her, I would imagine.
Yes.
She already won gold in the women's doubles with her mother.
With her mom,
yeah.
Which is just amazing. I think they're very fortunate to have the opportunity to play together at such a high level of pickleball. And again, we talk about, you know, how many sports do you ever see that happen? And I think they're fortunate to get to do that as a mom-daughter team. They're a nice, nice family. I met Leigh's mom also this weekend out here enjoying and watching the family, so it's fun.
It is. It's something that's special to pickleball. It can be a whole family affair, and it definitely is for the Waters.
Getting ready for the match. We've got some pictures with John Gullo to be taken, and you know, John started this tournament, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, somewhere around there, down in Ogden City, Utah. Has moved up here to Brigham City, and boy, the complex here they've built and the tournament and what has grown behind John's vision has been really fun to watch and see the progression of this tournament. I was talking with someone earlier in the week, and I think they said on the men's side, 24 of the top 25 players in the world were here. I mean, it was players from all over coming in to compete in this Tournament of Champions, and this is a US APA Tier 1 sanctioned tournament, so a lot on the line. Christine, I know you've mentioned some automatic berths on the line.
Pre-registration here, but many of these players will end up at some other event and earn pre-registration. They will get in, but this is definitely an opportunity for all the players here this weekend, not just the pros, but all the players here this weekend, if they win a gold medal, to get a pre-registration in the Nationals, which is a pretty high in demand item right now.
Yes, it is.
Underway, 0-0-2. That was Waters with the initial service. Kovalova into the net, and the first point goes to Anna-Leigh.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm looking at this bracket. I don't think Lucy and Anna-Leigh played each other yet today.
They didn't.
Right. So Simone, we watched Simone play against Lucy earlier, and Lucy prevailed. And then I believe Simone may have pulled out with an injury. Right. She did not end up playing Anna-Leigh in the bronze medal match.
No, she did play Anna-Leigh earlier in the day.
Okay.
And
Anna-Leigh.
Well, Anna-Leigh's passing shots were on, so Simone actually played her from the baseline.
Did she?
Yeah, which is unusual in singles.
That one wide. Point for
the wind's picked
Lucy
up quite a bit since this morning. It makes it a little tougher to hit those passing shots, especially it's coming across the court into the camera angle. I'm not on the camera angle now for you guys, but it's coming across the court, which will pull Anna-Leigh's passing shots to the backhand out wide possibly. But that was a great passing shot.
You know, it's interesting because it felt like we had a gold medal match just before this one. The wind was pretty strong, and then between it like died down, and we get this one underway and it picks back up again.
That's very unfortunate for the players. I'm sure they would like to have had a little time out on the court without any wind.
Yeah. Side out here. Service coming back over with Kovalova. 1-1.
We have a senior men's doubles pro going out on court number 7, sponsored by Selkirk.
Nice job by Lucy covering.
Great dig. And did you see that wind pull that ball away from Anna Leigh? Great movement out of Lucy.
Yeah.
You know, how important, Corinne, do you think is footwork right now for these ladies?
It's so important, especially if the wind picks up, it becomes even more important. And both of them have amazing footwork. Annalie's always on her toes, even in doubles.
I'm just going to say she's 12.
I know, it's crazy, huh? That one long.
That's a tough shot to hit long in this wind, heavy wind into her. But as you mentioned earlier, Lucy hits the ball hard.
She does, and we're at a slightly higher altitude than what she's used to, and so the ball's going to fly a little bit more.
So do you think the altitude's a big factor when you come to this tournament, Corinne?
I do. It definitely is for me, and it's a good idea to get here at least a day early to adjust, and unfortunately I did not do that.
Now, Corinne, you've done some amazing things flying in, getting in at 1 a.m. and still managing to win a gold medal the next day, so I'm impressed.
Well, thank you. I have a job, so unfortunately that has to be done.
5-1 as Waters on a nice run, make it 6.
It's going to be interesting to see when these ladies switch ends, really. And we've got a ways to go. Anything could happen still, but I do think the wind's playing a big factor in this match. Oh,
it does seem to.
Lucy called the timeout. Probably a good thing to do. Anna Leigh strung off a few points in a row.
Yeah, 5 in a row for Anna Leigh Waters to take the 6-1 lead.
Looks like Anna Leigh's getting a little chat with Mom over on the sidelines right now. Not a bad thing to have somebody that knows your game so well, travels with you to all of your tournaments. It's a built-in coach.
It is.
If you can listen to your mother.
They seem to have a pretty solid relationship.
Yeah.
They do, don't they?
They do.
It's fun to be able to talk to them after that gold medal doubles match, and had a chance to ask them specifically about that, what it was like playing together, and they both talked about how much they enjoyed it and just an opportunity for mother and daughter to be together. And Anna plays soccer as well, so Mom used to cheering her on.
And that's where that amazing footwork comes from.
Yeah.
Soccer is just great for learning footwork, forcing you to learn footwork.
An important side out there for Lucy.
Timeout worked for her.
Yep.
From your vantage here on the sidelines, Corinne, what would you do different? You're down 2-6 to Anna Leigh. What do you think Lucy should maybe try and do a little bit different?
Well, depending on how good Lucy is feeling. Well, that was good. I know earlier today Simone decided to play Anna Leigh from the baseline just because her passing shots were so on. The problem with that is you're going to hit a lot more shots. The points are going to be a lot longer. So if Lucy feels up for that, then maybe that's the play.
Right, versus giving Anna Leigh that target to, that was a great ball right in the corner pocket, but versus giving Anna Leigh that target to pass you with.
Right.
Man, just snuck that one in. That was impressive from Waters. 6-3. Right into the net.
Hope everyone out there is enjoying this match here at the Tournament of Champions in Brigham City, Utah.
That was in.
No line call from the lines person.
So back over with Anna Leigh here, 6-3.
Looks like we have about 240 viewers right now. For those of you anxious to know, we do have the men's pro doubles coming up shortly.
Nice shot by Kovalova there. Get the side out.
We have a new mixed doubles skill
What do you, I felt like she kept those balls a little shorter right there, and Anna Leigh was stretching to get to them, so couldn't drive and really dictate the point.
Well, she was stretching on her backhand, which it's a little bit harder to hit a passing shot when you're stretched on your backhand. Yeah.
Oh, that net
Just gets over.
Oh, great net tip. Work to her favor, but I see what you're saying. It's harder if you can't, if you don't have your feet under you to hit that passing shot.
And Lucy's definitely targeting her backhand a little bit.
Lucy with a chance to draw even here on this rally.
Yep.
Hit the corner. Hit the corner.
You mentioned you can see Anna Leigh really having to stretch here these last couple rallies, and it's been tough for her, especially deep, to get those balls over the net as she'll now take a timeout.
And I don't blame her. Lucy's rattled off quite the number of points there. Now I think Mom's got very different advice for this timeout versus what she had a second ago.
I would guess so.
I did learn the other day, Anna Leigh, her favorite ice cream, mint chocolate chip.
That's right.
Her favorite food, interestingly enough, I asked her that, and her mom said, "You know what it is?" And she's like, "I don't know." "You know what it is. It starts with a B." Finally, we got to a burrito.
There are worse things.
There are, right?
Mine might be mac and cheese. So.
Mac
Really?
and cheese, good. Good mac and cheese is delicious.
My own homemade mac and cheese. I'm really picky about it.
Well, it has to
I
be,
can
right?
hardly wait to come to your house and have some.
Yes, please
Right?
visit.
Back underway, 6 apiece. Kovalova and Waters in the gold medal match, and that went into the net.
That's a tough air. She was going for a nice short angle and just cut it a little bit short.
See if Waters can get on another run here. That service deep.
2 airs in a row on Lucy's part. Backhand volleys that, you know, from out here look doable. She's just going for a lot.
I'm not sure. They just look like she has made a mistake.
8-6.
What I really like that Lucy's doing is she's really hitting a very precise shot within a foot of both lines and the baseline there. The baseline and the sideline, it's about a foot. That's a tough ball for Anna Leigh to pick up.
It is, but it's also a tough target. So.
Agreed. She's given herself a very small margin for error, and in this win, that's tough.
Lucy coming up.
And Anna Leigh is not coming up much, as you predicted. Corinne, you know her game.
Well, I've played her a few times.
7-8. Kovalova serving.
And I'll tell you, I cannot play this game from the baseline. So
You like to come in?
Oh, I would be dying out of breath if I hung back at the baseline. So I come in.
Keep the points a little shorter?
Keep
Is
it
that
a little
what I'm
shorter.
hearing?
Yes.
8-8 here.
This is exactly the kind of match you want to see, though, where this is the Tournament of Champions. You want these points to be close. You want it to be a nail-biter.
That was in.
Lucy gave it a yeah.
The linesman called it
The
in.
landsman called it in. Anna Leigh
She didn't like
disagreed.
it. Yep.
But we're going to see Anna Leigh's maturity, which I've seen all weekend as a 12-year-old.
Yes.
She's going to shake it off and keep playing pickleball.
Going long.
Unforced error. Now she's probably feeling a little pressure. 10-8.
Would you take a time? I was just asking if this would be a situation to take a timeout.
I would say take a timeout.
She's not used. She's used one of
one.
them, so
Yep,
she had one
yep.
more left, and
Yep.
we have each player has 2 timeouts per game. 2 1-minute timeouts. We have USAPA certified referee
Thought Lucy
Coke
tipped that, she
Schaefer
did.
out there managing this match.
One of those, that one probably would have been wide. Lucy
Tipped
a little
it.
too juicy. Got it on the paddle and
Wow, nice rhyme there.
right. Yeah, that was not intended. My apologies to the audience. Looking for a linesman that was out. Side out, back to Kovalova.
So excited to have
10-9, game point.
sponsor for the Tournament of Champions for 2019.
I like that we've got Adrian
That one
from
in.
Mexico watching this.
How about that shot by Anna Leigh? She let out a nice exclamation, dropping that in. Side out, she gets the service back.
TSC merchandise over at the Selkirk tent.
Great stretch, as you talked about.
There's another good
Lucy's
passing
was a
shot.
great passing shot. Anna Leigh was very smart. She pulled. Lucy really had to stretch off her forehand, get the shot, but what Anna Leigh was doing was creating the opening on the other side for her passing shot, not having to be quite as precise.
Right, yeah. And with Lucy, she's so long. She's got so much reach. Anna Leigh probably feels like she needs to do that a little bit.
Yeah.
More so than with other players.
Right, she's got to pull her to one side of the court to open up the other half.
Second time out for Lucy Kovalova, taken here at 10 apiece in our first game. Gold medal match here in women's singles. The Tournament of Champions, Brigham City, Utah. USAPA Tier 1 sanctioned tournament. It's been a fun week here at the Tournament of Champions, and capping things off today with a bunch of gold medal matches. We'll have the men's doubles, both senior and, well, the senior men's doubles and the men's doubles coming up later today as well. We'll have both those matches for you right here. Dane Stewart, Christine Barksdale, and Corinne Carr bringing you our women's singles pro gold medal match.
Resuming. That's the
Wow.
great
Leigh
dig on
fighting it
Anna Leigh.
off.
That's
Wow.
the danger Anna Leigh just encountered there. And going to Lucy's forehand, if it's not a good enough shot to kind of make her stretch, suddenly she's in control and dictating the point.
Yes, and Lucy loves her forehand.
I don't blame her. I love her forehand.
Yes, I wish I had that much power.
Back to game point here for Kovalova.
That's that corner spot again,
Yeah.
forcing
It's
Anna Leigh to
deep-
stretch.
Yeah, deep in the backhand.
All right, with game one under our belt here, we're in game two. And I believe Lucy is the one in the gold medal. So if Anna Leigh wants to take this to a game to 15, she's going to have to win these next two games.
She is.
Is that correct?
Yep.
And they did not play each other earlier today. So this is a fresh look for both of them. We've got Matt Wright out here giving some tips.
Doubles partners, right?
They
I
are
believe, in
mixed
the
doubles
mixed, yep.
partners, yes.
So if you're Anna Leigh, because I think she jumped out 6-1, if I recall correctly, had a nice lead early on. What do you do in game number two? Because, boy, Kovalova really came on strong. I mean, I think unofficially 11-4, I think, the run for Lucy late. Anything Anna Leigh looks to do differently?
Maybe trying to keep the ball a little bit deeper so it's not quite as easy for Lucy to hit a deep shot at Anna Leigh's backhand, because that's where Anna Leigh's getting in trouble. I mean, other than that, they're both playing great.
Because it felt like when Anna Leigh was taking control, that's what she was doing, right? Was playing that ball very deep. And
As soon as the ball gets a little bit short, it allows Lucy to take a little bit more control.
getting ready for game number two here. Kovalova Waters. Kovalova serves.
I mean, another great passing shot.
Side out, coming over with Waters. Wind has died down a little bit, but it is Anna Leigh playing into it.
Which actually could make things interesting if Lucy's able to control her shots in the wind with the wind behind her as much. As we talked about, she was using a pretty small target earlier. So you think she is? You think she's able to control the...
It depends. I think if the wind stays at this level, she probably will. But if it picks up a little bit more and is in
could pose
in
more
that
of a
direction,
challenge.
yeah.
Okay. Right now, you're right. She does seem to be controlling her pace, still hitting. She has quite a bit of topspin, would you say, to help keep that ball down, or no?
She hits the ball relatively flat.
Okay.
I would say.
Side out as that one just trickled over the net from Waters. That was wide. So 1-2 here for Anna Leigh.
So for those of you that are going to be staying around and watching those matches, that is our schedule for the afternoon. We will put other matches on center court for your enjoyment before that time. Thank you.
We do have the scheduled events here. We do have the Senior Men's Pro going on at 4:45 to 5 o'clock here on the John Gullo Championship Court. And then shortly there following that, about 6:15 to 6:30, we have the Men's Pro Doubles.
Anna Leigh thought that one was out. The linesman was right there, called it in.
She kind of gave a look of exasperation,
Yeah.
but let it go. All you can do is ask.
Ooh.
Oh,
Great dig. Great dig. Nice scrappy play on her part. And she's wisely called the timeout. Yeah, so that's important to know. You know, she's doing a good thing. She doesn't necessarily agree with the call. She looks at the linesperson, just asks, and then she shakes it off.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
And again, some coaching from Mom. Okay, if you're the mom, what are you telling her right now, Corinne?
Oh, you know, I've played Lucy. She's hard to pass, and I know, at least for me, if I ever try to hit that rolling shot past her four, I'm like, oh, please don't hit it up, because if you do, I mean, it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
So she could. What if she looked at using like a third ball drop kind of thing into those corners?
Instead of rolling her?
Mm-hmm. Instead of rolling it. What if she used a little more slice and just kind of dipped it into those corners? Would that work? Is it a shot you can hit in this kind of wind?
Well, yeah, she's going into the wind, so it's going to sit up a little bit more. You know, she is pretty solid with the top spin, and it will be more effective as long as it's going in, but we'll see.
good response out of the timeout for Anna Leigh.
What about coming in a little bit more often than that? She's young, she's athletic, she's quick.
Yeah. So I would recommend doing that a little bit more, just because it'll put some pressure on Lucy, where right now, as long as Annalie's hanging back, it puts no pressure on her.
That's a good point. The pressure, applying pressure in a match like this is a big deal. If you feel like you're just free to do whatever you want. Oh, what a great get. I love it because she doesn't give up.
No, she doesn't. Very competitive.
A couple times though where Lucy's been able to do just that, get her running really hard to try to get a tough dig, and then just able to dump it back to the middle of the court.
And Anna Lee's making a great dig and hitting a good shot off of it, but the court's wide open at that point, and Lucy just needs to get it back into the court.
So there's a great top spin roll over to Lucy's forehand, and with the top spin, it's going to carry the ball farther away from Lucy once it lands. I think if she tried to slice that, it would sit up a little bit more.
Okay, gotcha.
But there's the danger. If it ever sits up a little bit, Lucy's going to attack.
I'm leaning to, I want Anna Leigh to get in more, and then maybe just keep it to the backhand a little more. I feel like...
Yeah, that was a little delayed.
A little pause in that call. I think we were all holding our breath to make sure the lines person was going to see that. I do like having lines people in these medal matches. I feel like it helps the players just focus on playing the game.
It does. I think there is something to blaming a line judge for a back call rather than the other player. Actually. I don't take it as personally.
Right, you don't. You don't take it as personally. That's a true statement.
Another side out, service back over with Waters. 2-4 still.
Any comments or other critiques?
That was in. Nice shot there by Waters.
Okay. Oh, all right. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, I appreciate it. I'll pass it on. So I'm gonna let him know right now.
3-4. See Anna Leigh coming up, but that one was pushed just wide.
The American Drug Foundation is a nonprofit partner for 2019.
Kovalova serving 4-3.
Working on some outdoor recreational
That's going to be a little bit of trouble. It's not. It works because she's thinking more of a chess play there. She's not thinking that's necessarily going to be the winner because with Anna Leigh's wheels and quick speed, she's going to get to it. But
It also wears out Anna Leigh.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Great call on that. It makes her very tired. And if this game were to go to 3, somebody's going to have the advantage that's not quite as tired. I do feel like Lucy did a very good job of conserving energy against Simone, even though it was a 3-game match.
Boy, great rally.
A great yell out of Anna Leigh at the end of that point.
Winner.
Yeah, I'd be calling a timeout too.
Right?
I'd be tired after that point.
Would be a little bit winded. Can I have one of your timeouts to
Yes.
add to it?
There are definitely moments where I'm hoping my opponent will call a timeout. Please, I need a break.
So, Corinne, what has been your favorite part of the weekend here in Brigham City?
You know, I always love coming to these events because there's amazing play. I'm friends with everyone, so it's always fun to see everybody. But
It
I
is.
don't get play anywhere near this, like right around home. So unfortunately, a lot of times tournaments are also practice.
Yes, it is. It's a great opportunity for the top players to get together. They're so
It
spread
is.
out around the country.
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity to get together. And the great thing about pickleball is everybody will come and compete here at the day, and then at night we all head out to dinner together.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I grew up playing sports, and I've never been in any kind of a sporting community that was as friendly and supportive as this one. And it's one of the things I love about pickleball.
It's one of the really interesting things. I cover a lot of different sports, and it is very unique to pickleball. It makes it really fun. People just come out here, have an enjoyable time. Competitors on the court. When that's done, they're all BFFs again.
They are.
Go and have a great time out at the local B&B here in Brigham City.
5-3, Kovalova.
Back in from the timeout. We're going to see what kind of advice they were given to continue this match.
That wind picking back up again here into the face of Anna Leigh. Lucy in the white top and Anna Leigh wearing the teal today.
I'm impressed you knew that was teal.
I was just kind of shooting in the dark.
Oh, okay.
Teal has kind of a wide definition, right?
It does now.
Yeah.
I would say that's teal.
Where's the ice cream? Corinne's watching. Rob Smith's out.
Just beyond Waters. 8-3 is Kovalova taking a commanding lead here in game number 2.
Arsenio.
She's got quite a commanding lead right now. This is going to be a very difficult place to gallop. It is not impossible, but I think she's going to need a slightly different strategy to make that happen.
I think Anna Leigh needs to come in a little bit more. She's just getting pushed so far back, and it's hard to hit passing shots from that deep in the court.
I agree, especially against the wind. I think, and she really probably needs to keep away from Lucy's forehand. I feel like that worked for her a little bit earlier in the day, where she was a little bit earlier in the game, where she was able to drive some balls down to the forehand, pull Lucy off, and then go behind her.
Kovalova serving 8-3.
Well, that worked.
Yeah.
Little off speed, off the edge of the paddle, forehand shot. Worked great.
Simone pulled out. She got a third.
Service back with Waters.
I think you're 100% right. Corinne, you want to run out there and coach her? It's so much easier when we're sitting up here in the booth to see what they should be doing. It becomes so clear.
And it's harder than what we're saying, because Lucy's hitting great deep shots, and it's a little bit harder to make it all the way up to the kitchen line.
To even get to the kitchen line.
Yeah.
Correct. With the wind coming at you, the ball's on you fast.
It is. And Lucy also has great passing shots. So.
Yes.
Lucy had to wait for that one to bounce.
Wind held that up a little bit on her. Oh, Emily almost ran straight into the linesman.
And the fence and the light pole.
Right.
A lot of obstacles over there for Waters. She's okay.
I think she was going to lose all of those battles if she...
Yeah. Match point here for Kovalova.
And that's a finisher. Little yes there out of Lucy.
Boy, good work for Lucy Kovalova. 12-10 and 11-3 over Anna-Leigh Waters. Christine, Corinne, your final thoughts on our gold medal match?
Well, Anna-Leigh definitely put up a good fight. I think it was probably a little bit easier when she was going with the wind. But, Lucy did a great job keeping the ball deep, and it just made it difficult for Anna-Leigh to hit her bread and butter, those nice cross-court passing shots.
I think Lucy just felt like she was in control, felt very smooth, and she did a nice job of getting to the non-volley zone line and putting the ball away, executing once she got there. She did a good job.
She did. It puts a ton of pressure on Anna-Leigh. So
yeah,
right there we go. So we have the winner of the Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, she fell down early, but Lucy Kovalova came storming back in Game 1, sailed in Game 2, 12-10, 11-3 over Anna-Leigh Waters. We'll have the medal presentation coming up for you here shortly on the John A. Gullo Medal Court here at the Tournament of Champions in Brigham City, Utah. All right, we're here for our medal presentation in the Women's Senior Open Pro. At the Tournament of Champions, we're on the John A. Gullo Medal Court. And, of course, the Tournament of Champions, a USAPA Tier 1 sanctioned tournament. We want to thank Selkirk for being our presenting sponsor, Paddle Tech, as well as Pickleboard Central for being gold level sponsors of the tournament. And with that, we will announce our bronze medalist. Congratulations, Simone Jardim. Simone, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
We do. Congratulations.
And our silver medal winner, Anna-Leigh Waters. And our gold medal winner, congratulations to Lucy Kovalova.
Come on up here. We're doing this all. Come on. You step right up here.
Number 16, sponsored by
And in winning the gold medal, Lucy also will receive a free pair of head shoes, the official footwear of the Tournament of Champions.
We have another mixed
John Gullo with the presentation of the Lanius Cup to Lucy Kovalova. And Lucy, you can't go too far. Got the medal or the ring ceremony. The bling for Lucy, first place. All right, Lucy, an impressive gold medal match. Tough match against Anna-Leigh Anna-Leigh Waters. I've been saying that all day. Anna-Leigh Waters. Talk about that gold medal match. Had a nice turnaround midway through that first game. What was kind of important for you to get things refocused and make a late run in that first game and in the second?
Well, I didn't start very well. I was 1-6 down, and I took a timeout, and I thought like, okay, I need to do my best, try to compete, try to stay in it, and then the first game got close. I was like, okay, well, I started on the bad side purposely because it's hard to little play against the wind. So I wanted to get out of the way of that, and then I was happy that I got a first game.
Well, an impressive run in this tournament. What's it been like to be out in Brigham City? You're becoming a regular out here. It's fun to see you, but talk about your experience this week at the Tournament of Champions.
Well, first day it was I play well, I think, during women's doubles, and yesterday it wasn't our day, so I just redeemed myself today, which I'm happy about, and it's always fun to win.
Redemption for sure. You got some nice gold medal and the ring, of course. So, Lucy, congratulations on winning the gold medal match.
Thank you. Thank you so much.